Hi, this is Ben from Berlin. Welcome to my 5 Elements Chinese kitchen. So as a Chinese, I love my food, and I also like to share my food with friends, and my friends got excited. They want to make Chinese food as well, but then they got overwhelmed with all the ingredients, with all the tools and the techniques and everything. That's why I have this idea to open this YouTube channel. I would like to only introduce you 5 essential ingredients that you have to buy from the Asian market. But once you have these 5 ingredients and the groceries from the normal supermarket, then you can make very authentic Chinese food by yourself. So let's go shopping. So this is my Disneyland. Did I say I can only pick up 5? I think I have to pick up 10 now. Number 1, soy sauce. Well, there are so many different types of soy sauce. I know in Japan, in Korea, they also even have their own world of soy sauce. But in China, there are 2 major types of soy sauce. The light one, the light soy sauce, and the dark one. The dark one is only for coloring, so you don't need this one, okay? You always buy the light soy sauce. It is so important. It offers the fundamental taste of many Chinese dishes. And you can see the label. There's like premium light soy sauce, supreme light soy sauce, even double deluxe soy sauce. Just buy the most expensive one. You can never spend too much money on a good soy sauce. Number 2, sesame oil. So we don't really cook with sesame oil. We add the sesame oil at the end of the dish or into the noodle to give this very nice sesame nutty flavor. But to be honest, the sesame oil can be pretty strong. So if you are still learning to like this flavor, I can also recommend to buy the one blended with the soybean oil. It's just lighter. And also this brand, Li Kong Ki, is a pretty good Hong Kongese brand. They have a variety of products, not only sesame oil, but other products too. They have English label, so you're probably able to find it in your local supermarket. Buy this one, can guarantee a good quality. So number 2, sesame oil. Number 3, the MSG. Yeah, I know this is a little bit controversial, even to Chinese people, because apparently this is not a natural ingredient. It is actually invented by the Japanese people. It is all about this umami flavor, right? So this is getting very popular to have this flavor in your dish, and in Chinese food we use this a lot. But if you don't want to put any artificial ingredients in your cooking, I can also suggest you to buy the chicken powder. In some shops, they even have a mushroom powder. They are essentially the same. They're all just MSG, but those ones are naturally made from chicken or mushroom. So buy either of them. This is my number 3 recommendation. Number 4, the starch. I think you can also find starch in normal supermarket as well. The potato starch, the corn starch, even the pea starch. But Chinese people use it for 2 purposes. One is to use it to massage the meat, marinate the meat, and it will create a layer on top of the meat to preserve the water when you cook. Then the meat is just more tender. And the second reason we use a starch is at the end of the cooking, we add it. It creates like a very glossy finish of the dish. It just makes the food look more delicious. So number 4, starch. Number 5, the Sichuan pepper. Okay, this is a very fun one. It gives you this like mouth-numbing feeling that is super special. I have a friend who tried it for the first time. He was so shocked. He thought he got poisoned, But it's the magic of the Sichuan pepper. There is like a red one and also the green one. The green one is even stronger and have a special citrusy taste. I would suggest you start with the red one first, and if you feel adventurous, you can try the green one as well. And they're also like the Sichuan pepper powder. This is not for beginners. This can be too strong. But if you only can find this one, you can just also buy it. Just put a little bit less in the food, then you can enjoy this mouth-numbing, like electricity shock on your lips. Number 5, the Sichuan pepper. All right, that are the 5 essential Chinese cooking ingredients. But I really want to introduce 5 more because they are also very, very important, very, very common. I feel bad if I don't introduce them. For example, the number 6, the oyster sauce. Oyster sauce is optional because it has similar direction with soy sauce. In a sense, they are interchangeable. But oyster sauce, we use it more often with vegetables. It's a little bit sweeter and also thicker. It just works much better with vegetables. And it is made out of oyster. I have no idea how they transform oyster into a sauce. But if you want to looking for a vegan version, there is also the mushroom version of oyster sauce as well. Choose which one you want. Oyster sauce, number 6. Number 7. By the way, this is a hand gesture of 7 in China. The vinegar. I'm very struggle to put vinegar into optional ones because I just love vinegar. I love this sourness, the acidity taste of the vinegar. But I know some people doesn't like it. And also, this one is made of rice. But I know you can buy the Western style made of fruit, which is not the same, but also similar. So in that sense, you can replace it with other vinegar as well. But if you do like vinegar, you do like the taste, try the Chinese version, the rice vinegar. And also, you can see there's like this very dark color one, and also even the very transparent one. You always buy the dark one. The transparent one is a purified version. It removes other kind of like the ingredients from the vinegar, only leaves the acidity in there. It's not so interesting. But this one has more complex taste, so it's just better. Number 7, vinegar. Optional, but I highly recommend. Number 8, cooking wine. So we use cooking wine mainly with meat or seafood. We use it to get rid of those bloody or weird taste of them. It is also optional because you can actually use beer or even vodka to replace it. But it's still seasoned, so there's some subtle flavor in there. So if you are a meat lover and you want to make authentic food, buy the cooking wine. Number 9, the 5 spice powder. So there's like Italian mix, there's French mix. This is the Chinese mix. It is made of 5 different types of dry spices, and we use it to add in the meat or into dumplings to make it taste more Chinese. There is also a 13th spice version. It's invented by this grandpa, the grandpa powder, always in this little box. So choose whichever one, then you have an express way to make your food taste more Chinese. Number 10, the grandma chili sauce. Okay, this is very famous. This grandma is like the godmother of China, and this chili sauce is so popular that almost every Chinese people like it and want to eat it. I put it optional just because it's spicy. But if you like spicy food, make sure you try this grandma chili sauce and tell your Chinese friend you like it. They will all love you. The grandma chili sauce. Well, I said we will buy 5, but at the end we got 10. Well, that's what happens when I go to Asian market. But these 5 are the optional ones, right? So like the vinegar, some people just don't like the sourness flavor, or chili sauce, you don't have to have it if you don't like the spiciness. But these 5 are really important. So if you want to follow the recipe in this channel, please buy them. So if you have any questions, leave your comments there. Follow my video, follow my channel, like my video, and I see you in my first recipe there.